You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your weekly spoilers for September 15th through the 19th. We're going to talk about Tony threatening Xander, along with somebody kissing somebody they shouldn't, somebody getting a new job. Lots to discuss. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. On Monday, September 15th, it is season 61, episode 16. We've got a press conference happening in the Salem Town Square. It's for one stormy night, and we've got Alex there. Stephanie there is a PR person, not as the author, and Kate is there as well. And this may be when we find out that Jeremy Horton might have recognized a section of the book about him. We'll see if that comes up yet. But Stephanie's obviously nervous because she's the author sitting right there anonymously. Sophia opens up to Arianna and vents her frustrations. She is upset about the whole Tate thing. Now, this is fresh off Tate and Sophia having that conversation at the bookstore, and he was trying to get that info out of her about the parental names from the people in Chicago and all that. And he was making headway, but then Holly was there and she was kind of overhearing, and it looks like that she is going to interrupt. And Tate's irritated and he lashes out at Holly. I do hope that she doesn't tell him just forget the baby and focus on school, because Tate may have been making headway or may have thought he was, and then Holly's interrupting blows the moment, and I think that's why he might lose his temper. It's time for Victoria's second birthday party, and Sarah is seeing something new in Xander. Maybe it's the results from the anger management classes. However, Sarah's kind of overstepping because she corners Phillip and is telling him she knows Xander attacked him, but Phillip says no, he didn't. He is sticking to the story that he and Xander agreed on. The question is, why is Sarah pressing him again? And I'm guessing Xander is going to hear it. Tuesday, September 16th is season 61, episode 17 of Days of Our Lives. And Alex is bickering with Stephanie, and we'll see how this goes. It may be about the book, but Tony shows up at the press conference for the book and makes this big announcement and kind of ruins the event. Alex asks what he's doing, and Tony announces to everybody that he has filed a lawsuit to contest Titan's hostile takeover of DiMera Enterprises. Leo, meanwhile, gets into a showdown with Gabby, and I wonder if they are bickering about Javi's big secret that Leo didn't know, just found out Gabby already knew. Theo and Chad spend some time catching up. I'm guessing Theo's going to tell him about the messy stuff with Claire and her cheating, and Chad may mention Cat. We'll find out. Sarah annoys Xander on Tuesday, and I wonder if he is just irritated that she continues to talk to Phillip about this after Xander has said he didn't beat him, even though he's lying and he did. And Phillip has said he didn't do it. The question is, why does Sarah keep pressing? And I wonder if Xander thinks that Sarah is going to try to pull some custody move to keep Victoria away from him when he's been doing all the work. He's been going to the anger management sessions. He and Phillip have buried the hatchet. They were going to do this legal paperwork. So I just think that Xander feels like he's doing all this and Sarah's still coming at him. On Wednesday, September 17th is season 61, episode 18 of Days of Our Lives. And Thomas is asking his dad, Chad, if he likes Cat. I wonder if Chad's going to ask him if that's okay. I think he'll say it is, because Thomas does know his mom, Abigail, isn't coming back, although it's Salem, so never say never. But I do think Thomas also likes Cat. And speaking of her, EJ and his new assistant Cat find that they have some things in common. There's common ground there. Maybe it's being town pariahs, maybe it's Chad, but Cat definitely has to play nice with her boss EJ so that while his back is turned, she can do some digging for the ISA. Steve asks Kayla to help him, and this is after Rafe did a little DNA swab on Tesoro, but I guess Rafe could try and push it through the FBI lab, but it might be easier to have it run through the local hospital. Marlena tells Brady he has to protect Rachel. Of course, he still doesn't know that Creston falsely confessed and is in jail for a crime their daughter committed. I mean, I think at some point Brady's going to find out, but not quite yet. Sarah wants Xander to forgive her, and I just wonder if this is her saying, I'm sorry, I should have listened, I won't keep prodding Phillip about this. I mean, to be honest, if she apologizes when he and Phillip are gaslighting her, that's too bad, but obviously they're going to keep doing it. Thursday, September 18th is season 61, episode 19 of Days of Our Lives. So Anna and Tony are spending quality time together, looks like date night, when Kate interrupts them. She's obviously annoyed about the press conference. She probably feels like since Tony can interrupt her event, then she can go over there and interrupt Tony's night with Anna. And Chanel is asking her mom, Paulina, to help her make her adoption dream happen. Chanel wants baby Tesoro with no idea that it is Sophia's baby that she already wanted. So I do wonder if Paulina might have some sway as mayor to move Chanel and Johnny to the front of the list or something. Leo and Javi, meanwhile, also want to keep Tesoro, but they worry that they won't be able to since Javi had that thing where his daughter died. That was so sad. And Leo is a con man with a record. Ari encourages Holly to stick it out and stay with Tate, even though they argued. Holly leaves the pub in a huff this week, maybe after part of her argument with Tate. Meanwhile, Tate is pressing Sophia for some more information, and he may be pressing her with his tongue. I don't know, because Tate has Sophia in his dorm room, and it looks like they're making out. And then Arianna sees Sophia coming out of Tate's dorm room in what may look like a walk of shame. And Sophia says, maybe you shouldn't tell Holly, you know how she gets. Friday, September 19th, season 61, episode 20 of Days of Our Lives. Theo warns Jada about JJ. And I wonder if this is going to be Theo telling her that JJ shot him years back when he was newer on the force and made a terrible mistake. Tony plays Let's Make a Deal with Phillip and Xander, and Tony is telling the brothers he wants his father's company back, and he also wants Titan as well. And I wonder if he's going to threaten to make the forgery public. Plus, Alex and Stephanie move their relationship forward after Alex says he's ready to take things to the next level. Maybe they're going to move in together. JJ tells Gabby that he's sorry, and Brady considers a career move.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.